Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. We from Group 2 and today we want to present about our mini project product exhibition for the subject AQU4106 Civic Culture. Before we start, I want to introduce our group member. First is myself, Arif Akmal bin Yusof. My number matric is S56443. Then we have Nurul Ifah binti Muhammad Johari, S55945. Then lastly we have Anissa Maisarah binti Aziz, S56441. Okay, for today's agenda, we have a three part that we want to present about our product. First part is about our species that we use. Then the second part we want to present about the supremacy of the product. Then lastly is the part 3 where is the process of our product were produced. Okay, for the introduction, we want to introduce our product. Our product was named Hambagu Nori because Hambagu is the pronunciation of Japanese people for hamburger. And then Nori is the meaning of dry edible seaweed used in Japan cuisine. In general, this product was named seaweed burger. This burger is unique because the patty burger was wrapped with high quality grilled seaweed. Okay, for the objective, the reason why we do this is because we want to enhance seaweed production. Second, we want to reveal the benefit of seaweed base and developing new knowledge of seaweed to the community. Without wasting time, we start the present with the part 1.
The taxonomic classification of this species is it belongs to the empire Eucaryota, kingdom Plantae, subkingdom Beliphyta, phylum Rhodophyta, subphylum Urodophyta, class Banyophyceae, subclass Banyophycidae, order Banyalis, family Banyaceae, and genus Porphyra. The morphology of this species is the thallus of the erect front is in the form of a flat, lanceolate or broadly elliptical blade. The fronts are composed entirely of either small rectangular or rounded cells which are arranged in one or more rarely two cell layers. The plants generally grow up to 35 cm long in the commercially used species, but rarely to 1 meter. They are dark purplish to brownish red. In the wild, this species normally grows attached to rocks or as epiphytes in the intertidal or shallow subtidal and are generally highly seasonal in their appearance and growth. Their life cycle begins with fertilization when spermatia, the male gametes, lands on the blades and produce a tube that penetrates cell wall of the female gametes. After fertilization, repeated mitotic divisions of zygotes results in packets of diploid zygotospores, or also known as carpospores within the blade face. Female gametes in some species also undergo process of parthenogenesis. This diploid filamentous stage develops on calcareous substrata such as shells of barnacles or mussels when zygotospores are released and deposit upon them. Meiosis within conchosporangium results in haploid conchospores, known as tetraspores that develops into foliose gametophyte to complete the life cycle. For cultivation, oyster shells are used to attach nori seedling to nuts in the early germination process. The temperature has to be just right for seedlings to germinate properly. Once the germinated nori seaweed attaches to the cultivation nut, it is refrigerated until conditions are ideal for installation into the seed bag. To harvest, nori seaweed buds must dry above sea level during low tide to prevent algae growth and encourage germinated buds to grow for about a month, until they are ready for harvest. The cultivation and harvest process occurs multiple times during the cool weather seasons. Nets are installed into sea almost on a monthly basis throughout the harvest season. And lastly, for production, nori seaweed is taken from the sea to a production facility to be cleaned, minced, and blended into small pieces to create a mixture. This mixture is poured into molds where it is pan-dried and sponge-pressed to move through a drying machine. Fresh off the drying conveyor, sheets are automatically sorted into piles of 10, then 10 folded piles are bundled together, creating 100 sheet bundles.
The advantages of our seaweed burger hamburger nori are where our product contains nori, or also known as porphyra. According to the researcher, nori provide up to 50% protein by dry weight and all 9 amino acids, making it is on par with tofu and aids as a vegetarian protein source. Besides, nori is often thought for its high mineral content, which is 10 more than plants grow on soil due to the high concentration of minerals in seawater, making dried nori rich source of micronutrients such as vitamin A, vitamin C, iron, and iodine. Also, Nori is a good source of polyunsaturated fatty acid like DHA and EPA. Polyunsaturated fatty acid derived from algae are readily absorbed by human and are cardioprotective, helping in the reduction of blood lipid and the improvement of cholesterol levels. We use SWOT analysis as our discussion. So, our project strength is high quality product since we use homemade ingredient. In addition, provide unique flavor. Besides, our packaging is nice and attractive. Also, our seaweed burger has reasonable and affordable price, which is RM5.19. Our project weakness is fewer of customer due to COVID-19, also weak on social media presence and limit time discussion among members. However, our opportunities are our product flavor can lead to customer growth by maintaining quality of product and expanding varieties flavor by using different types of seaweed. Lastly, our customer may change preferences and also increase competition among sellers.